Hello everybody, my name is Burnage and this is my review for Super Mario Bros. On the Nintendo Entertainment System. There probably isn't much reason to review Super Mario Bros. It's only one of the biggest, most popular known titles ever, but I'm reviewing all the NES games, so I'm not gonna skip even one. Plus I like to play them fully before I review them. Something I never did in the past is actually play all of the levels. And I'm sure not many people have because the skips are so well known. In the past I just skipped straight to World 4, and I think I would skip to World 5 from there. I don't think I knew about the skip straight to World 8 at the time. So anyways, Super Mario Bros. Is a platforming game where you just run to the right until you reach the end of the stage. You can't even scroll the screen left, so you have to be careful not to accidentally pass any important blocks with power-ups or skips if you wish to use them. The game is a point system, but they don't really have any meaning unless you're competing with someone for that specific thing. If you collect 100 coins, you get an extra life. There are also a few power-ups to collect. One is a mushroom that turns you into Big Mario. Another is a fire flower, which you would think turns you into Fire Mario, but I found out it actually only advances you to the next stage. So if you get hit before you can grab it, and you grab it as Small Mario, it only turns you into Big Mario again without any fire. Lastly, there are the stars, which make you invincible for a short time. To my surprise, you lose this power if you enter a pipe, so don't do that. If you want to see a list of enemies to this game, I would suggest looking up a manual on Google. One in particular caught my eye though. The Squid Monster that I've always known as bloopers are actually called bloopers with a B instead of a P. I know they're known as bloopers in later games, and I'm kinda curious as to when and why the change happened. At the end of the first 3 stages of each world is a flagpole that you must jump on to finish the level. The higher up you grab the flag, the more points you get. And sometimes some fireworks will shoot off depending on the last number of the timer, and you'll get points for each firework. On the last stage of each world you go into a castle where you have to defeat Bowser, either by killing him with fire or doing that iconic jump on the axe, drop the bridge kill. Which is way easier, but it doesn't give you any points. Starting with World 6, Bowser will start throwing axes, making it that much harder to jump over him. Usually at that point you want to run under him instead. There are 4 stages per world and 8 worlds for a total of 32 levels, if my math checks out. And in my quest to play them all, to see what I had missed out on my childhood, I was sorely disappointed. There really isn't a unique level among them. There's so much copy-paste content in this game, it kinda blew my mind. There are some slightly unique levels, but you'll have played them if you didn't know about the skip straight to World 8 like me. One is World 7's castle, which has what you would call a platforming code, where you need to take a specific path in a specific order so it spits you out in the right spot, or else it just recycles you back to the beginning, much like World 8's castle. Another is the level where you're just bombarded by flying fish the entire level. Don't let them hit you from below or it's gonna hurt, unlike in later games where it counts on jumping on them. You have to be in the air for it to actually count as jumping on them. Lastly, there's a level with falling platforms and scale-like platforms where you jump on one side and the other side raises. And that's it. The first 4 worlds really don't have anything to offer that's different, aside from the skip to get you out, so you might as well take that. And I'm telling you right now, if there was a way to skip 8-2, I would take it every time. That level was brutal. But at least they had the decency to put a 1-up not too far in to give you a lot more chances, assuming you can make it that far. That about sums up the game. If you're used to newer Mario games, then a lot of this game's mechanics are probably going to catch you off guard. Aside from the things I mentioned earlier, the physics feel a little more slippery than other titles. Another thing that bothered me is when you get a power-up, it kills your upward momentum. So don't grab one on the way over a pit or it's just gonna dunk you to your doom. I guess that makes sense though, since Mario suddenly packed on some pounds. Might as well be Kirby going into stone form. Overall, I was a little disappointed in this experience. It's still a great game and easily one of the best games to play on the NES, but with the vast improvements that have been made to the series over the years, it was kinda hard to come back to this one. I still recommend it to retro game fans and Mario fans alike, even if just to see where the series started. But I expect people who started with later Mario games won't be too happy with it. Feel free to share your experience in the comments below, like and subscribe for more retro game reviews, and I'll see you in the next one.